Ooh, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
This is our Should You Watch The Suicide Squad? We get Nerdy Nightly.
And we thought we'd share it with you.
That is right. No spoilers.
No
we
spoilers.
promise. But I have to ask, this is The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. And the thing I have to ask is, James Gunn, just could you give us a colon? Could you give us like the battle of just something to make it a different movie?
Anything, because you have to like clarify every time you're talking about one of the two movies. No, not the Suicide Squad, the other Suicide Squad.
Because if you say it's the Suicide Squad movie, people are like, wait, like the Suicide Squad or the Suicide Squad movie?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've said that in like every video, but whatever. It doesn't matter because this movie, it's excellent.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. The question is, should you watch it? And the answer is...
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really was quite pleasantly surprised at how much I loved this movie, while also being highly aware that when we say should you watch it, that comes with some caveats, in that this is for fans.
Adults.
Who... but like, there are plenty of adults who won't like this movie. Purely based on the fact that it is a gory... inappropriate film. Yeah,
it's gratuitous in certain ways. Like it's a lot, and I think that for this movie in particular, it works really well. They pulled it off.
I mean, the title's The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And
but it's not for everyone.
No, one of the big complaints about the first one is that after... Slight spoilers for David Ayer's Suicide Squad movie, but after Slipknot dies, almost everyone else makes it through the entire rest of the movie, and it just never really felt like a Suicide Squad movie because it felt like the characters were never really in any danger. It also wasn't rated R, so it kind of had this sort of it was as if you like made a Suicide Squad movie for teenagers.
Yeah.
Whereas this movie ratchets everything up to like 14.
Yeah.
There's nudity. There's full frontal nudity in this movie, male and female. There is you see more of John Cena than you even saw in Trainwreck, which is shocking, but fantastic. We'll get into John Cena in a second. I wish I could get into John Cena. Wow. And the blood and gore is a lot. There is no part of the human body that is not used for its ability to explode into a shower of blood in this film. And for a lot of people, that's going to be really exciting. A lot of people are going to hear that and be like, that's the Suicide Squad. I'm going to rush out and see it. But also, like my mom, I'm really glad we didn't take her with us tonight.
Yep, she would have hated it.
She would have hated it.
Yeah.
She would have been upset.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah, for sure. So, if you are one of those people and you know it's not for you and it's not your thing, totally respect that. But this movie is definitely for a group of people, and I think it does justice for the people who who saw Suicide Squad fall to pieces before their eyes in the first one. This has been a hopeful beacon.
Yeah, and honestly, now I want the Ayer cut. I love David Ayer. I want to see what his Suicide Squad movie would have been. But let's move past that one and into this one. And let's talk about who stole the show. Because there was some show stealers in this movie. And number one on the list, who is it?
Show stealer?
Yeah, who stole the show in this movie? Number one, come on. You know who it is.
Nobody. They were all fantastic.
No. Daddy Shark, King Shark, Manawe. Oh my God. I'm in love. I turned to my wife in the middle of the movie and was like, how mad would you be if I got a King Shark tattoo? I just want to get a tattoo that's like an arrow that says hand. But the arrow looks like a shark's tooth.
Oh my God.
I think that would be really funny.
Wow.
Manawe steals the show. King Shark, my favorite part of this whole movie. He's fantastic. But also have to give mad props to John Cena. John Cena, the reason I want to bring him up is because we know we're getting a Peacemaker show.
Sure.
Right? We know that we're getting an HBO Max show around this character, which, going into the movie, I was like, this character's kind of got a rocket, because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
John Cena in Fast 9 was written. I don't think it's John Cena's fault, but was a little bit bland.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I was kind of like, oh man, like was Trainwreck kind of a one-off? Does John Cena not have the comedy chops to carry this show that we're going to be getting after this? And no, this character is fantastic.
Yeah, he's great. I disagree with you about stealing the show. I think that every single person shone in this movie, and were also given by the writing and by the director the chance to shine.
That's true.
Harley gets her moment. John Cena gets his moment.
So does
Idris
his penis.
Elba, that's true. His penis has his own moment. Like Idris Elba, also Viola Davis. Like literally every single probably named character in this movie, other than maybe like the villains.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared of you are you of Viola Davis right now?
11. That's not even a question.
I know, she's so good. I'm so glad I'm so glad they brought her back. So glad they brought back Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag. He shines like brightly in this movie. He's fantastic. The way they've grown the relationship between Harley and Rick Flag is really nice from the last movie to this movie. And like this isn't a sequel to the first Suicide Squad, but it is. Emotionally, there are relationships between certain characters that are built out of the first movie.
I think that's kind of the only one.
No, Captain Boomerang and Harley as well.
I guess.
And sort of the relationship that Harley, Boomerang, Flag have to Viola Davis's Amanda Waller.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
The characters that do return from the first movie do have sort of an emotional furthering of what we saw in Suicide Squad that makes a lot of sense and is used really well in this movie. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many people we aren't talking about. Nathan Fillion, fantastic. Yondu, oh my god.
I know.
Rooker. Michael Rooker from Walking Dead and Guardians of the Galaxy. Fantastic as Savant.
Merle, isn't that his name?
Merle.
Yeah.
Mon Gal, really liked that makeup job. And like
fantastic.
Everything she did was super cool, and like she has a stunt that's really awesome.
Yeah.
But there's like a weird like they managed to get like the glitter under the skin somehow in her makeup job that made her really look extraterrestrial.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I mean I could go through them all. Weasel. It's so good. Yeah.
The cast is stacked. Everybody brings it. Everyone has a moment. Like it's this movie was not afraid to do what it wanted to do.
Yeah, if you're one of those people who doesn't like James Gunn's signature like pin drop music moments, this also will not you won't love this one, because he uses that to great effect in the same way that he did in Guardians movies.
What's that?
It's where like the music comes in at a moment to like be a part of the scene. It's a signature James Gunn thing that he is known to write those music moments into the script even before they start filming. They are all once again just banging moments. The music is used so well, particularly around Harley Quinn and her.
Yeah, this movie screams James Gunn.
Yeah. Oh, it screams trauma films. Like if you're a fan of the trauma films going back to the beginning of James Gunn's career, if you like the old Toxic Avenger, that kind of stuff, the original like Evil Dead movies, this movie is in a weird way kind of a love letter to that style of filmmaking and harkens back to a lot of those things, and even sort of vaguely references them at times in a way that I really appreciated as someone who, like, my dad raised me on those movies. Which is probably not healthy, but it's why I enjoy Suicide Squad so much as an adult. All right. It's a hard recommend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. As long as you know if you're a person who does not like gore, this ain't for you.
The only negatives I can think of for this movie are for certain people. I don't have, like, as my taste, I have nothing bad to say about this, other than I can acknowledge that there are going to be people who don't have the same taste as me who aren't going to like aspects of this film.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think for what the film was trying to be, it was incredible. Yeah,
the question though kind of is this movie too expensive for the kind of B movie that it is? Like
do you think it will be able to reach enough people?
Yeah. Like I have like legitimate, like there is a minimum age that I would show this movie to.
Oh, 100%.
Like I don't know that I would show this movie to anyone under
like 14, 15.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I watched movies more adult than this when I was younger than that, but like
But, like,
now that I
should you
am
have?
older, I'm like, I shouldn't have seen that movie at that age. It did something to me. There's like people I'm attracted to that I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to you because of a movie I saw a nude person in when I was 12. That's good to know. I saw TV America World Police when I was really young, and I'm just really glad I'm not sexually attracted to puppets because of it. Happy about that.
Yeah, I mean,
I am
John
happy about that.
Cena is very prominent in this movie, so might have some
Yeah, he is.
awakenings.
No, I've been attracted to John Cena for years.
No, not you. I just mean
Oh, the youths.
the youths of tomorrow.
Well, the good news is they can't see him anyway. If you like this video, like this channel. If you like it, just hit the like button. You know what to do. You've been on YouTube before. You found the video. You know how this works. If you don't like the video, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Make love to your wife later tonight. My name is Nerdy, which is a good thing for you to know. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, I'm over at twitch.tv/nerdynightly.
I'm over at twitch.tv/clarusdracarys.
What, you don't want to go along with this voice?
You do you. Boo.
Apparently I'm not having sex with my wife tonight. As always, my name's Nerdy.
I'm Clarus.
Do something nerdy tonight.
We're in your parents' house.
Bye.
Bye.